Hello, it's me, Brandon Burns, A.K.A. Rowdy Ruffman from YouTube, and I haven't done a DVD review in a while, so I decided to do another DVD review of a. I'll give you one clue. It's directed by John Carpenter. John Carpenter, sorry, and it's The Village of the Dam, right there. The okay, based on the book The Midwich Cuckoos, by John Winterham. Sorry. Anyway, this is the 1995 remake. Like I said, it's based on a book, The Midwich Cuckoos, directed by John Wyndham. And I don't own the 1960 version. I need to own that. I haven't seen that in a while. That is a good movie, also. And not a lot of people like the remake directed by John Carpenter, Village of the Dam. But I thought it was actually a good movie. Not the best movie in the world, but it was a good movie. Anyway, it's about these people who live in a town in California called Midwich, like the Midwich Cuckoos. And one day, something happens like in the sky. Everybody passes out. Some kind of, aliens control the town or whatever, and they make everybody pass out. And for some reason, some of the women in the village or town get pregnant by, well, it's not by their husbands. I'm sorry, I'm just having a little too much fun. Sorry. Anyway, later on, these women in the town become pregnant, and they know it's all because of that blackout that they all had. And at one point, the doctor Vernon, no Werner like Turner, as she pronounces it, pray. I'm sorry. Let me start over. I want to get this review right. I'm sorry. Let me get this review right. Okay. Anyway, Doctor Werner like Turner, like Verner, played by Kirstie Alley, as she said that in the movie. Anyway, at one point, the women they were considering to get an abortion, but that one scene in the movie when they had those dreams, all of them at the same time, it was really the fetuses doing their mind control, and so they all decided to have a baby, the babies, and they grow up to become alien mutant children controlling the town, killing everybody who pisses them off, with those creepy eyes like you saw on the cover. The 1995 had the late Christopher Reeve, who you might know as Superman. This was his last movie before he got paralyzed and fell off that horse. It was so sad. He's the father of one of these children, Marla, who seems to be the leader. She's played by is it Lindsay Hahn? Yeah, and one of the kids, whose name is David, played by Thomas Dekker, who you probably might remember in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the TV show, as Nicholas Solinsky. I kind of like that show. I don't know, probably people didn't like that show, but anyway, back to the review. Uh, David is kind of the good kid between them. How should I pronounce this? He's not really like mind controlling, or he's not evil like the rest of the kids. He just kind of stays out of it because he was okay in the movie. All the kids are like boy girl paired together as a mate or a spouse, and one of the mothers is gives. Oh, I'm sorry, I was about to say one of the kids dies of being stillborn, and that girl who died of being stillborn. The baby was supposed to be David's maid or spouse. If you watch the movie, you know what I'm talking about. I get sometimes it's hard for me to do these reviews correctly, but I love doing these reviews to you guys, whether you like me or don't like me, or leave bad comments on my video. I don't give a darn. I'm used to it by now. But anyway, I wanted to try to make this review a little longer, so what else happened in this movie that I really enjoy? Oh yeah, there's one scene where one of the girls was getting her eye examined, and the eye doctor accidentally I forget what she puts in the girl's eye, but it makes her, scream like ah, like it hurts, and all the kids are their heads just turn like that, like zombified aliens. And Marla, who's in the other room, comes to the door and does her mind control and makes the doctor blind herself. It is really a good scene, and I like this movie. Like I said, not a lot of people like the 1995 remake of the Village of the Dam, based on the book The Midwich Cuckoos. But this was really a good movie. And I got this used on Amazon because I really wanted to watch the 1995 remake. Although I do agree the original one, the 1960 version, is better. There's something about this remake from '95. I think it was because back in the days when I used to rent movies at video store, I remember seeing the cover of Village of the Dam, and I never rented it because I was kind of, like I said, picky before. And that cover was a cool cover, but about these alien children, I was a little disappointed that this didn't have a sequel to it. But the movie bombed at the office. What can you do? I mean, bombed at the box office. I'm sorry. Of course, the original one had a sequel, The Children of the Dam, the 1960 version, and I haven't seen the sequel. I have seen the 1960 version, not all of it, but I like both versions, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to end this review of Village of the Dam. Please check it out. It is a good movie directed by John Carpenter. Oh, and David's mother was played by Linda Klatsky. I think she was married to Paul Hogan of Crocodile Dundee. Her husband, David's father, who gets killed in the movie, spoiler alert, was played by Michael Pear, or Pierre Pear. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. Anyway, that's it. I'm about to end this review, and please subscribe to my channel. You don't have to like me. You don't have to respect me. Just subscribe to my channel. Anyway, that's it. I'm out. Peace.